Good morning, this is Joe, a tour, and today we are going to walk along the Bergerstrasse. This is one of the most popular streets in Frankfurt. It's full of little stores and little restaurants. It's got a nice farmer's market on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we're going to walk through that also. And part of it's called the North End, but most people call it Bornheim. So this isn't going to be so much of a tour, it's more of just a walk. If you see anything that you like, feel free to make comments on the video and we'll answer your questions. I'm going to flip this up just a little bit. We're still on a bit of a lockdown here, or actually quite a bit of a lockdown. Across the street is Bethmann Park. It also has a Chinese garden in it. If you've seen our video about that, you'll know what I'm talking about. So these are known as the Frankfurt Ghosts. I just have to say something about them just because they're kind of, everyone takes pictures of them. Some more famous graffiti here. This one's cute, like a little seal. You can see this is a nice old building. Bornheim and Nord End are very desirable places to live. They're very popular. Interesting looking display here. If you see me move the camera up, it's so that I don't film people. They yell at me if I film them. And I can understand that, so I try and be respectful and not film them. It's one of the U-Bahn stops to the U4, Marienplatz. A lot of the buildings do have this cool looking plasterwork on them. Nice vegetarian and vegan places along here. Bergerstrasse. A thing that looks like a big B is actually a double S. Pretty building over here. Let's cross the street. Not, This little round building over here, it used to be a bathhouse where you could come and take your shower back when people didn't have showers in their homes. You want to cross the street. And get a better view of it because it's kind of cool looking. In the middle, it had a smokestack, so that's where the water was heated. And then all the little shower rooms went around in a circle. Go back around. We're in the shade. Schnell test, Frankfurt, Corona Test Centrum. So this is one where you have to pay to get your test, but that's what you need to get into certain places if you need to fly. But there's lots of places here in Frankfurt that are doing free tests. They're valid for things like going to the hairdresser, going into the Bethmann Garden. Hello, dog. The pretty building over there. Lots of little ethnic restaurants here on the street. It's a street for entrepreneurs. So there's not really any chain stores on the street. They're all, you know, individually owned mom and pop kind of restaurants and clothing stores. So this is all raw and all vegan. Pretty popular bakery, Brotzeit. Best Wurst in town. So they've got the best bratwurst. As you can see where we're coming from. I would like to have that apartment upstairs on the top of that building. See, all these side streets have really nice old apartment buildings. And that's why people want to live here. You've got 12-foot ceilings. They're like 3 to 4 meters tall. So we have nice old wooden floors. Right now it's Corona time, so most of the stores like Reva, you don't have to put money in your cart. They have them for free because they make everybody take a cart. Pretty building. So this is how they want you to shop. If you see what you want, you take a picture of it and you send it to them on Instagram and they'll tell you when you can pick it up. But click and collect. Broochen. This U-Bahn stop is called Hohenstrasse, just with the U4. This street's called Hauptbahnhof, but it changes names like every 2 blocks. So it's also Rothschild. I forget what else. So lots of pretty buildings down here, different colors. Bus 32 runs along here. Going to Ostbahnhof, down by the ECB, down that direction. have a better look down this way. We'll ignore those clouds. Insect hotels. Yours Sports Bar. So they've got ribs and pancakes and wings, all kinds of American style food. Pretty good. It's tough to get American style food over here, but some places try. This used to be Blacklight Mini Golf. Looks like it's still open, except it's closed right now because of the pandemic. Wonder Waffles. And more waffles. Seems to be the trendy food for this year. Some years it's muffins, other years it's cupcakes. We've had bubble tea, which was real popular, then went away, and then now it's back again. I like this house, it's pretty. The sock store. We have a store over here for fair trade. It's a nice old building here. The falafel here I can highly recommend. It's really, really good. It's very light, very delicious. Cafe Louisa. Just the Hessen Shop. So everything in here is from Hessen. So the Eintracht stuff, and they have everything Bembel. You can get a Frankfurt Monopoly set. Picnic basket. Everything Frankfurt. Oh, we could get bed sheets with Bembels on. That is the perfect souvenir to take home to Ohio or California or the UK or Australia, wherever you're from. Bembel bed sheets. I would take a set of those for my birthday, actually. If anybody's looking. Got a Catholic church here and some really gray skies. A nice side street. Some cool looking buildings.
Ja, was machen wir im Rewe? Wir stellen uns da.
here you can get your corona test done also. You can get a free one, or you can get the ones that you pay for that are good for flying. This looks nice. Ooh, look at the inside of this. I might have to come back here when they open back up. They still don't have inside seating. They still don't have outside seating yet. If Frankfurt behaves themselves for the next 3 or 4 days, that may quickly change. Our incidence level is now under 100. I like this little house over here. Poultry and eggs. How cool that looks. Here in the middle of the city. Now we're coming up to the Bergerstrasse market that's here on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Come out in the city, in the street. This is Bornheim Mitte, the U-Bahn stop, the U4. So Bornheim is the neighborhood. This is an old neighborhood. It's been around for a really long time. Got annexed onto Frankfurt at the end of the 1800s. We're just going to walk through here quickly. I cannot tell you how wonderful it smells here. Oh my gosh. It is strawberry and asparagus season. You see all the asparagus?
Yeah. Yeah. Shops? So it's today from 8 until 6:30 and on Saturday from 8 until 4. The Bornheim Mitte. And you can also get here with the Straßenbahn. The tram 12 stops here. And it stops, yeah, right here. Bus 34. This tram goes on down to the Eissporthalle, the ice skating rink. And the Bergerstrasse continues on up this direction. So here's our market down through here. This is Bergerstrasse, or Bergerstrasse, sorry. And I think we'll walk up on the other side of the street because it might not be so crowded. And you can see how pretty these houses are along here. And it's starting to sprinkle. So
keine Kosten.
these Gens Biomarks, they take good on Natur. You're gonna find a lot of vegan products there. Look, there's another waffle place. Buildings. Vietnamese, you've got dinner kebab, pizzeria, phone stores, of course, a shoe store. People do get their shoes repaired here, and most of the shoe stores also make keys. So this is an interesting place. Nepal. So we've got like 190 nationalities living here in Frankfurt, and almost all of them have a restaurant. So this little plaza that we're approaching right now is called Five Finger Place because they have 5 streets coming into each other. It's like 2 or 3 places in Frankfurt called Five Finger Platz. This is one of them. At Christmas time, they have Christmas trees for sale here. But the Bergerstrasse goes straight on up this way. So we'll cross the street and go on up and hope it doesn't rain. You can see the really cool neighborhoods up here. And you have modern apartment buildings, which aren't as popular. So this area up here has a lot of restaurants. And normally if you come up here on a Saturday in the evening, they've all got candles and lanterns on the tables. It's like the place to come in Frankfurt. You come and sit outside, drink your apple wine or your beer. But Frankfurt is the apple wine queen. Apple wine, green sauce, Frankfurt schnitzel. Gelato. This is a pretty popular ice salon. The summertime, they would definitely have a line waiting for people to get in. I'm going to go across the street because all these people are here. That way I can get a better film of the buildings down the street. This one also looks like it has a bit of half timbered stuff on it. Some Adler here across the street. An Irish pub. So some Adler says 1908. This is Applewine Sulze. This is a really old Applewine pub, like 1700s. There's a couple old places up here that were apple wine gardens. So they're, instead of going to Sachsenhausen, you can come here and have this really authentic Frankfurt experience. Apple wine, green sauce, schnitzels, apple wine music. That's right, Frankfurt has its own music. Because it is starting to sprinkle. We might have to end this pretty soon. Even though the street continues on farther. There's something on my lens. Hold on. So this is Wein Dunker here. So back in here, you've got this wine cellar that is so cool. I don't know if it's something left over from World War II, but it's one of the cooler places you can go to in Frankfurt. So you get across the street. Definitely recommend if you want to have wine that doesn't cost a fortune and want to sit in a very unique place, Wein Dunker is the place to go. Can see up ahead are some Frankfurt buildings, and I just want to go up there so we can see those, and then we need to end because I don't want to get too wet. I don't want my iPhone to get too wet, but I do want you to see these. If you've ever read in a guidebook that Frankfurt was 90% destroyed in the war, what they really mean to say is the inner city was 90% destroyed because these neighborhoods did not get destroyed. They had some bombs happening, but certainly we have lots and lots of old buildings here in this neighborhood. And we're just, you know, a 20-minute walk from downtown Frankfurt. So this is another apple wine restaurant with apple wine garden. Called Sonne. I hope that they've survived the pandemic. I think a lot of the restaurants did to a certain extent, but so they're making their own apple wine here. It's beautiful inside too. And I don't know if you can see up the street, but there's more half-timbered houses up there. We'll just take a look at this door and then we're gonna say goodbye because it's starting to rain too hard. So there you go. Hope you like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please leave your comments. And if you'd like to have a more intense tour, join our Patreon page. We do a virtual tour every week for the cost of, a cup of coffee. So this is Jo Ader saying thank you and bye.